Hello, it's me, DIY Bronwyn, here with a non-DIY. I think that's my thing. um, I just wanted to make a little video. I just did a haul video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in our world. I know, you're like, sorry, I'm that girl, I guess, right? I'm a pain in the ass. But, yeah, stuff's going on. It's scaring the shit out of me. I'm not sure if I even want to be in Canada. I'm not sure where I want to be, but like it says in the Bible, there's wars and rumors of wars, and it's so true. And there's so much turbulence and strife and stuff going on. It's scary as hell. Um, I would have invested in Tesla though if I had the money, because I knew it was gonna go boop and then go boop, and that's exactly what it did. But anyways, all of this, I agree with Trump, and I think that makes people angry with me, and I'm sorry if it does. But my point is that I agree with him about men not being in women's sports. And I also think that women should be protected from any and all men coming into women's spaces. I think that's only fair. And we're not trying to be mean. We're just trying to say, like, hey, can't we all have our own spaces? Why should women have to compete with men again to get their own space back? Do you understand what I'm like? It doesn't make sense. So I worry about that. Plus, I'm also worried about, like, just, what people did to Elon. Like, what's wrong with our world? People were like scratching swastikas into his Teslas or into like other people's Teslas, didn't matter whose, but and then they went in and did all that stuff to the Tesla dealership, and I'm just like really worried. And then here in Canada, we've got Carney, who he keeps making like law after law telling us what we can't do. It's like, go fuck yourself. Like, he's not even like been a leader for like a month, not even, and he's done nothing but hot air. Like, freaking, we've all heard that before. And then they're, oh, we're gonna take a summer off. Yeah, of course you are. Like, your vacation matters more than we the people. Like, it's just making me crazy. And we the people need better than that. And I also think, I'm not joking, I think there was election tampering because of the whole ballot box issue, and because they wanted us to do it in pencil, which is obviously very easy to erase. Hence I don't believe that the election was handled properly, and I would go so far as to say there was probable fraud, in my opinion. I mean, I'm nobody in the law or anything, but just if you're taking ballot boxes out of an area where they're supposed to be kept so that they're safe and secure, and you're taking them out and putting them into your own personal car, I just have a problem with that. And I feel like everybody in Canada does, and nobody did anything about it, and they don't care. It's like with our government, it's like it's not the same as the United States. If you say something, you ask them a question, they're like, well, and they just talk shit. And they just make shit up as they go, and they're just like word salading. It'd be like, I've even said this online. We got Kamala Harris, only as a man. He's just a tard. Like, what is he doing? Like, we don't even know the guy, but first thing he does is fuck our free speech again. Like, you got no right. And because we didn't even deserve that in the first place, why should you try to lock our free speech down even more? And he's just got here and he's making no friends. Nobody likes him. He was an industrialist, a failed one at that. So how is he going to make money for our country? And why don't we have the same tax thing like the United States is doing? Why should tax dollars go to fund, like, private jets and stuff, when we could have a smaller government, and you guys should be more accountable? And why should we have so many people in government doing the same job? And it's redundancy after redundancy with that. And the same with Canada. It's all redundancy. There's too many people doing too few jobs, and then they're like lying to us. It's like, oh yeah, computers are doing like everything. Like, they're gonna come in and take over everybody's jobs. What are they gonna do about that? What are we supposed to do? We have to figure out now what we're gonna do about computers taking over everybody's jobs. That's like scary to me. Like, computers will be the next thing, and where will we be? What will we be doing? What kind of work will there be? Like, we have to create companies. That's the only thing we can do. But that's okay if you're very creative. But a lot of people aren't very creative, and they're like, I don't know what I would do. And there's a lot of people that they say, for instance, like, um, I heard Bill Gates. There's things that people do that I really hate in this world. And speaking of Bill, I call him Bill the Ghoul Gates, because he would like to. Apparently, this is his new thing. I don't know if I said anything before it or not. Before about it to you guys. Sorry. Was his thing is he's breeding ticks to have the virus that will come and it will get into you. If the tick bites you, you will become allergic to beef. Who the fuck is this cartoon villain that is Bill Gates? Who the fuck is he? I don't understand. Why does anybody listen to him? Like, just because you made a whole bunch of money in Silicon Valley doesn't mean that people should just take everything you say as, gospel or something. I don't know. It just kind of kills me how, like, everybody was bitching about Elon, but like the people like Bill Gates, that he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. Well, that's interesting. And Jeff Bezos, you can just send women to space with no, no, what do you call it? No astronaut skills whatsoever. And and I'm not trying to be mean, but like it was just a trip up, up and down. Like you can take a plane up there and do the zero gravity thing, like technically. So you didn't leave orbit, honey. I liked Carrie. I liked Katy Perry until I don't know, a while back, and then she just like basically said something like she sold her soul. And I was thinking, honey, your music is still not that good. Like, so if you sold your soul for that, like, she's got a couple songs. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I don't know, just people just do what they want in the world. I don't know. Anyways, but so what was I gonna say about that? Just I just didn't like that she said she sold her soul. I mean, who knows what they do, right? Don't you wonder though, with all the corrupt shit that's going on right now, it's like they made the world as worst possible scenario on every level in every way. Like these forest fires anywhere in Canada. Don't you have a forest fire season because of all the dead foliage on the floor of the forest? They know that every year. Why aren't people going in and taking that up and making mulch out of it that we can sell, or something like? And why aren't people trying to clean the ocean? Can we make jobs doing that? I really want to know why our government isn't trying to look forward. They're just trying to cover up what they did in the past. And that's like consistent with Canadian politics. Like these guys, there's $9 billion just in this one area missing. There's way more than that. We need Doge. We need somebody like that in our government. And speaking of which, like they hated him because he told them the truth about the finances. Like, honey, did you not, like, and Elon didn't do anything to them. Elon was trying to help them, and they still just hated his guts. Meanwhile, then they have the same kind of a person come in, and they're like, "Oh, you're so wonderful." Like, make your mind up. It's either everything's bad, or you're lying because you just hate Trump, and they hate Trump all the time. It's always the answer. Everything they do is like to degenerate, not degenerate, but like to push him away, like he's a degenerate, he's a bad person, and he's done nothing good. And they've done, like in Canadian politics, he's been in I don't know how many fucking days, and nobody cares to update us. Nobody tells us what's going on. That's why I like United States politics, because you can see inside their procedures, and I want more of that. And I don't want this bullshit. I want to hear like the nitty gritty and what are you guys actually talking in there, because these are people that are supposed to represent us in America. You know what I mean? Like, and then they're talking about the 51st state thing. No, we're not going to do that. I don't think I would want that, because I'll tell you why. What if he turns into another guy next week? Like if they like, oh, okay, he's sick, or they try to take him out or whatever, then they would try to replace him with somebody that's much more compliant to their wishes. Like it always seems like they try to move ahead by being really dirty people, just like the whole in my lifetime, I always thought that it was a big cover up about the JFK thing, because I think that they did plot to kill him, and I think they knew it was going to happen, and they didn't stop it. Just kind of like I think they knew that this guy was there in Pennsylvania, whatever, somethingville. Oh, sorry. But like, like I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I keep talking about all these different things, and I don't want to confuse you guys. But my biggest thing in society right now in Canada is the anti-Semitism and the rampant Islamification of Canada that nobody's paying attention to. And I have my page, No Sharia Law in our Canada, for that simple reason is I don't want that here. So I mean, have a check it out. Like, it's not a lot of stuff on there. Just usually me uploading articles that I see that scare the shit out of me, or little blurbs of things that I've written out just to say like, hey, this is my thing and this is what I'm doing. But it's No Sharia Law and it's on Facebook. Anywho, No Sharia Law in our Canada. You have to put the whole thing together. But anyways, and I always thought, if they're gonna save the ocean, they could call it Save Our Seas, SOS, right? Gotta have a gimmick, right? Everybody's gotta have a gimmick. You gotta do something better than somebody, otherwise nobody pays attention to you. And everybody wants attention, me included. Everybody's got a YouTube channel. It's kind of funny. We're the new cable. we're the big wigs. We're the ground floor YouTubers. If you think about it, like, it's kind of funny. And all these years I've been on YouTube, like, what was it? You didn't have any advertising. Now you can't watch something without a commercial. I'm like, oh, motherfuck me. I thought we got away from this when we went off cable. Now everybody wants advertising, so they're still making ads and they're still breaking your video up and making you watch ads on YouTube now. It's like, oh, fuck. Like, I thought we were done with that. I don't want them telling me what to watch. When a commercial comes on, I just push my remote anyways. If I push back, like, fuck off, I'll go back to my search button and put on something. I'm not going to watch your stupid commercial. And don't push it on me. Because, like, they wouldn't let you do that if it was anything else. Oh, okay, one more thing. One more thing before I go. Who watched that movie? Anyways, the Chinese lady, when they're doing the ordering, and she says, and then, and one more thing. I don't know where that's from, but anyway, that's how my mind works. Oh, shit, what was I gonna say? Shit. I don't know. Shit. Shoot. Okay, I'll go. Don't you just love it when I lose my train of thought? Makes me not think I have dementia at all.